Hi there, it's Michael Davis. Just yesterday, I got a message from a student named Amir. He's an engineer. He reads technical manuals in English, he writes clear reports. He even watches documentaries without subtitles. But he wrote, Michael, when someone asks me a simple question, how was your weekend? My mind goes blank. My heart races. I know the words, but I can't say them. I feel like a fraud, like all my studying was for nothing. If that sounds like you, please take a slow breath with me right now, because I need you to hear this clearly. You are not a fraud. You have not wasted your time, and you are absolutely not alone. In my 20 years of teaching, this is the single most common pain I hear, not from beginners, but from smart, hard-working people who've studied for years and still feel trapped between understanding English and speaking it. So today, we're going to spend the next hour not just explaining why this happens, but giving you a real step-by-step path forward. No pressure, no just speak more platitudes. Just honest, practical human strategies that actually work. Because the truth is, understanding English and speaking English are two different skills, and you've been training one while the other has been sleeping. But it's not too late to wake it up. All right, let's begin. Part 1. Why this happens. It's not your fault. First, let's name the problem. You have what we call strong receptive skills. You understand what you hear and read, but weak productive skills. You struggle to speak or write. This gap is completely normal. In fact, it's built into how most people learn English. You read textbooks, you listen to lessons, you take tests that ask you to recognize correct answers, not create them. So your brain got really good at decoding English, but never practiced encoding it. Think of it like this. You've watched a chef cook 1,000 times. You know every ingredient. You can describe the recipe perfectly. But if someone hands you a knife and says, "Now you cook," you freeze. Not because you don't know, it's because doing is different from watching. And here's the hard truth no one tells you. Fluency isn't stored in your memory. It's built in your mouth. You can't think your way into speaking. You have to do it over and over until your mouth, tongue, and breath learn the movements. But most learners never get that chance. They study in silence, they wait until they're ready, and readiness never comes. So let's change that today. Part 2. The myth of knowing English. Now, I want to gently challenge a belief many of you hold. I know English. Do you? Or do you know about English? There's a difference. Knowing English means you can identify grammar rules, translate sentences, and understand when someone else speaks. But knowing English means you can use it in real time to express a thought, ask a question, share a feeling without translating in your head. And that skill, it only grows through output, through speaking even when it's messy. There was this student, Lena. She could write essays, but in conversation, she'd pause for 10 seconds trying to form a simple sentence. I asked her, when was the last time you spoke English out loud, just to yourself? She said, never. I didn't want to sound silly. And that's the trap. We treat speaking like a performance that must be perfect, instead of a muscle that needs exercise. So your first assignment today? Give yourself permission to sound imperfect. Because fluency isn't about zero mistakes. It's about keep going even with mistakes. Part 3. The 3 barriers and how to break each one by one. Barrier number 1. The translation trap. Your brain is translating from your native language into English in real time. But translation is slow, and under pressure, it collapses. Solution. Think in English, starting small. Don't try to think in full sentences yet. Start with chunks. When you wake up, say in your head, "Good morning." When you spill coffee, "Oops," or "Not again." When you're tired, "I need a break." These are tiny, automatic phrases, no translation needed. Then build up. Narrate your actions. "I'm making tea." "Now I'm checking email." Describe what you see. "Blue car." "Big dog." "Sunny day." You're training your brain to associate thoughts directly with English words, not your native language. Do this for 5 minutes a day, and within weeks, your inner voice starts shifting. Barrier number 2. No speaking practice, even alone. If you only speak when forced, your speaking muscle stays weak. Solution. Practice out loud by yourself. You don't need a partner. You don't need an audience. Just talk to your mirror, your pet, your coffee mug. Try this daily routine. Describe your day for 2 minutes. "Today, I woke up late. I had toast. I'm going to work at 9. React to something for 1 minute. Watch a short video clip, then say your opinion out loud. "That was funny. I wouldn't do that." Shadow a speaker for 2 minutes. Play a 30-second audio clip, pause, then repeat it out loud, copying rhythm and tone. This isn't about being good, it's about getting your mouth used to moving in English. One student, Ravi, he did this while brushing his teeth every morning. After 3 weeks, he told me, "I caught myself thinking in English in a meeting." Barrier number 3. Fear of mistakes equals silence. You wait until you're sure you're correct, but that moment never comes. Solution. Redefine mistakes as progress. Every error is proof you're trying, and trying is how you grow. Here's a mindset shift I teach all my students. My job isn't to be perfect. My job is to be understood. If you say, "I eated pizza," and they understand you ate pizza, you succeeded. Later you'll learn ate, but first you must speak. And remember, native speakers make mistakes too. They say irregardless, mix up who and whom, and forget words mid-sentence. What matters is connection, not perfection. Part 4. A simple daily plan. Start today. Now let's put this into a realistic, gentle daily plan, even if you're busy. Morning, 3 minutes. Say 3 things out loud about your plan. "I'll check email," "I'll call my mom," "I'll drink water." Afternoon, 5 minutes. Listen to a short English audio, news, podcast, YouTube. Pause and repeat 1 to 2 sentences out loud. Evening, 5 minutes. Talk to yourself about your day. "Today was busy. I felt tired, but I finished my work." If you're shy, whisper it. That's it. 13 minutes a day. But here's the key. Do it out loud. Not in your head, not writing, speaking. Because your mouth needs to learn the dance of English sounds. And it can only learn by dancing. Part 6. What to do in real conversations. Now, what if you're in a real chat and freeze? Use this 3-step reset. 1. Breathe. Seriously, take a quiet inhale. It calms your nervous system. 2. Use a bridge phrase. Let me think for a second. How do I say this? You know that thing. These buy time and show you're engaged. 3. Simplify. Don't reach for fancy words, use simple ones you know well. Instead of, I was endeavoring to complete the assignment, say, I was trying to finish my work. Clear is clever. And if you make a mistake, smile and say, oops, let me try that again. People will admire your courage, not judge your grammar. Part 6.